Welcome back to the Young Dumb Broke podcast. I'm Young Dumb and Broke.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Taylor.
Yeah, you've actually have you actually said, except for the beginning when you did it?
Except for the very first day, I don't think I've actually said my name in the introduction. I just go by Young Dumb and Broke.
Well then, welcome back, guys. We gotta get real close. This is Taylor. I'm Alex. I'm the dumb one. She's the smart one. She's the one that does all the good clips and everything like that. This is a good introduction. I feel like we're restarting. Introduction.
This is a fantastic introduction.
It's a great introduction. Okay.
There's never been a better introduction.
Wait, maybe we need to do an intervention about my introduction pronunciation.
Perhaps.
Yeah. See, look at that. We were doing poems earlier today in order to make sure that we could actually get this space.
I did write a poem. I wrote a poem for.
Actually, it's right there.
Yeah, it's true.
You want to
grab
read
it? Grab it. You're so close. So for context, in order to rent this space, the man who sets up this lovely space for us asked us to write him poems, I wrote one. I'll read it aloud. I also put it into this beautiful little canvas. It's gorgeous.
She went above and beyond the Call of Duty on this one.
Sam is a man of many skills. With a camera in his hand, he always kills. Try as he might to avoid all the thrills, he must do it to pay his bills. He might wish it's not true, but when Cody comes knocking with something to do, but no matter how blue, yes, oh yes, he must work until the job is through. So thank you, Sam, for setting up this lovely studios for us.
It's such a modern poem. Oh, he does this to pay the bills and he freaking killed. Like, come on. It's such a modern poem.
I wrote it I wrote it in like 3 minutes. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And Alex said I used ChatGPT. I did not use AI at all for this.
No,
I used a
stand proven
thesaurus
wrong.
and I searched rhymes in the thesaurus and that's it. That's all I did.
I, too, did not use ChatGPT. I felt like it's demeaning to use ChatGPT for something
to write a poem is evil.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about true expression.
Yeah.
It's also very often it's tactile / immersive in the descriptions that you provide. It's something that only we can truly experience the beauty of.
Yeah, like you're supposed to the word tactile for a poem, I think it's a perfect representation. You're supposed to feel a poem. Like you're supposed to grip when you're writing a poem. You're supposed to rip it out of you. You're supposed to be able to grip it and feel it. And even if it's just like something silly and goofy, to have an AI write poetry for you, I think is truly. I mean, I think it's diminishing to the human experience as a whole.
Yeah, and mine was all about expression, and I'll bring it next time. You know, this is a
Yours
little
was
teaser.
quite touching.
Yeah,
it was quite touching.
Yeah. We'll touch on it next time. We'll make sure you have a true tactile feeling for it. Though it is a little bit cringy, but you know we can all laugh about it together. So we're obviously getting a little bit off track. We're doing a Thanksgiving episode. We're headed in. This is
going Thanksgiving pod.
Exactly. This is going live the day before Thanksgiving. So before you go home and you do all your stuff with your family, come to us first. Okay? We're more important as you're driving home. When you're there on Thanksgiving, I don't want to see. If I see any views coming in on Thanksgiving, you should be with your family. If you're overseas, different situation.
If you're watching this on Thanksgiving, no, I'm mad at you and I'm going to find you. And your mom is probably disappointed in you. Why are you not talking to your mom right now?
Well, unless you share it with your mom and your mom loves it and she's like, actually, we're going to do this every year. We
True.
intend to be here for next Thanksgiving. So
we'll see you next year. We'll do a very similar podcast next year.
Exactly. So if you're watching on Thanksgiving, stop watching and come back next year.
No, don't stop watching. Watch it this year. Make it a tradition. Watch it. Watch the full thing this year. Watch the full thing next year. And while we go through Thanksgiving, think, wow, there's nothing more that I look forward to every year for Thanksgiving than to watch Taylor and Alex
We
on the
would
podcast.
love to be your favorite Thanksgiving podcast. And
Yes.
on that same note, we're going to talk about our favorite things from Thanksgiving when it comes to food, our favorite dishes, and also our least favorite dishes.
Yeah.
So just like you have that, it's not potato, it's the toe loaf for Halloween.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, then
so
do
upsetting.
you have an equivalent for Thanksgiving?
Yes, as a reminder, my mom for Halloween makes either a zombie head meatloaf or a foot meatloaf, and it's very upsetting and disgusting.
The zombie head one does. I really want to see
upsetting.
that. But the zombie head one
It's
as a
upsetting.
meatloaf, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
If you do it right and it's just charred enough, so you can probably you can do the little spaghetti, or not even, it's not spaghetti sauce. What is that sauce that's really good with meatloaf?
Ketchup.
but it's a thicker ketchup. It's not just ketchup by
Meatloaf
itself,
goes
right?
No, it's ketchup. with
Well, my
meatloaf.
grandmother made it with like marinara mixed in there or something to that effect because it wasn't just normal ketchup. It was thicker than that.
No, we use ketchup for
Well,
meatloaf.
Point being, I'm
Which
crazy.
is great blood.
Yeah, exactly. It's great blood.
Well, I don't do anything crazy for Thanksgiving. That's like, as quite as extreme as making a footloaf shaped meatloaf.
A turkey shaped meatloaf.
Yeah, we no meatloaf. I think that we can leave the meatloaf out of Thanksgiving. There's other things we can be doing
Yes,
instead.
this is fair. This is fair.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is green bean casserole. By far.
we'll get to my
Why are
thing
you
in a sec.
twitching?
No. We'll get to my thing in a second.
Why
It's
are
all
you
good.
twitching?
Keep going.
Green bean casserole is the best thing that's at every Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes, the only thing I eat Thanksgiving Day
Yes, we've been over this before.
is green bean casserole.
Yeah,
And it's really all I want. And if I'm making something, I will make green bean casserole. I like it out of the can. I don't like anything fresh. It's not like I've had it fresh. I've had people that are like very kind, like, oh, I heard you really like green bean casserole. Here's a nice. And I'm like, oh, that's great. But I really actually. That's great. I'll eat it.
prefer
Yum.
the deeply
Yay.
preservative, salty
Yeah,
stuff.
like just a couple cans of green beans, like a can of soup. You
Yeah.
mix it up. You throw some French fried onions in there. Black pepper. Black pepper is the best part of green bean casserole. Just so much black pepper that's like half what you taste. And that's it. That's all. That's the entire recipe. That's it.
I agree that
So good.
the cans, it's not even the canned food that I love. I do like some canned corn. Actually, I really like. I'm weird on that front. It's the satisfying click that I enjoy the most about any canned food. But canned green beans are not the
So
same.
wait, pause.
Yeah.
The thing that you enjoy the most about canned food
Making
is
anything with-
opening the can.
Yeah, making anything with canned food is always satisfying because of that thorough click you get as you open it. And out of all the canned foods, my statement is that I like canned
I think
corn.
that's autism.
But otherwise, no.
I think
that I have
my favorite thing. I love
some
canned food. My favorite thing
form
about it is when I get to
of
open the can. I
sensation
love opening the can.
deprivation. Yeah.
I love opening the can. Yeah.
You're telling me that a nice little can of Vienna sausages, you don't like that little and
No, I think
as you peel it
actually I
back?
kind of dislike that feeling.
Oh my gosh.
Like that feeling of like pulling and then like what if I end up like pulling and then just smacking myself in the face?
Yeah, but if you're
Which
actually
has happened to me.
But if you're good at what you're doing,
I'm
and
not.
You hear that consistent it's such a good sound. It's such a good sound.
Or I break a nail because I have these like crazy
Yeah.
long nails. I just break
See,
a nail.
I ain't got to deal with that.
Yeah, I guess that's
I
fair.
don't got all that fancy
Maybe I should-
baloney.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go into my favorite thing, which
Okay.
isn't bologna, by the way. It is stuffing. Hands down, it is hard to mess up stuffing.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can say it's fine, but you're wrong. Out of all the foods that are almost exclusively provided in my family on Thanksgiving, stuffing is number one. The only other thing that we don't normally have in such copious amounts is the turkey. Otherwise, we have ham all the time. Grandmother makes green bean casserole. There was one really rare exception, which is a chicken pot pie, which truly is my favorite, but we don't have it anymore.
That's a great. I mean, that's not what I think of when I think of Thanksgiving, but chicken pot pie is still good. It's
yep.
like
My grandmother.
it's fantastic.
my
I
grandmother
mean, if
makes
that's
an
what you want to do
amazing
for
one.
Thanksgiving, I can't argue.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Why not? It's lovely.
I think it's hamburger helper stuffing. Or no, what's the one? Is it the Betty Cook?
Stovetop.
Stovetop. Yeah, it is just
like
stovetop.
It's
Just the old fashioned red
Yeah.
box. Yeah, it has a little
Yeah.
spoon in the top corner,
Mhm.
right? Am I crazy?
Mhm.
Yeah. My grandmother made it for a while. Then my aunt, my great aunt, technically, she's the one comes and makes it on the morning.
So
of.
okay,
It's
so your
nice.
favorite thing is even like just plain? Do
Yeah.
you just like the stuffing?
Yeah, I just love stuffing. It's such a good complementary food. It can go with practically anything on your plate.
Mhm.
Your mac and cheese doesn't have enough
But like
breading.
it's your
boom.
but on your on its own.
Yeah, it can go on its own as well.
Like I think it's a great thing to compliment, but like is it my favorite thing? It's fine. It's
if we
there.
if we have extra in the dish when everybody leaves, we have a huge Thanksgiving. This is my mom's favorite holiday. And if there's extra in the platter, my mom's like, "Oh, do we want to give it?" And no, give it to me. We're not giving it to anybody. I don't care if somebody else brought it. It's mine, and I will finish it off there with nothing
You know
else.
you can eat it other days of the year.
Yeah, but we don't do it. We really do not do
You
it any other
Are
time
a
of the
grown
year.
man.
Yeah,
You
I know.
can cook it whenever you want.
I know I can cook it whenever I want, but there's something special about my mother's
You just
love,
don't
my
want
grandmother's
to do it.
love.
There's just
my
something
great
special
aunt's
about the
love.
boxed stove
So,
top
I actually
stuffing.
I don't remember who I was having a conversation with the other day, but it's the fact that why are you not going to Thanksgiving? This is free food that is on the table. Why are you not going back to your parents? And I understand there are plenty of limiting circumstances, but for the average person, why are you not going back for the free food
I'm
alone?
sorry I'm not going to Thanksgiving, Mom. I'll see you at Christmas.
Like I said, there are limiting factors, of course, but for the most part, it's free
I'm going
food.
to a Thanksgiving though.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
I'm going to a family Thanksgiving. It's not even like it's a Friendsgiving. I'm going to a friend's family.
Yeah, I was gonna make my frustration about Friendsgiving, but I moved on from that because there's something even more pressing that we're gonna have to get to. But
Okay.
before we actually jump into that, what's your least favorite dish, and then we'll jump into our frustrations.
I fear that I don't know if it's controversial in this room, but I do fear that my least favorite dish is probably controversial.
Hit me with it.
Pumpkin pie.
No, that's not controversial at all.
I
Pumpkin
do
pie
not
is
pumpkin pie.
I'm gonna have to bleep it. Why do I do this to myself? At least I know it's gonna be early. But no, pumpkin pie is batonga cheeks. It is absolutely dreadful.
I do not like pumpkin pie at all.
There's no way that you can make it sweet enough to make up for the disgustingness of the pumpkin.
And I like pumpkin. Like I like pumpkin flavored things. I make really good pumpkin muffins that my mother taught me to make. They are very good.
Okay.
And thanks, Mom. And the
Yeah,
pie, and like you stick your fork in it, and it just like is wet.
Yeah, and if it's not wet enough, then it sticks
Then
in
it's
clumps
yeah,
as you
it's
come
yucky.
out. It's a no-go.
Like it's never
It's a
right.
no-go.
And there's another category of this as well. I didn't even know this was a thing that I didn't like until I saw it a few weeks ago. I went to several Friendsgivings over the last month, and someone brought this to a Friendsgiving, and I want to specify, if the person who made this is watching this,
watch out.
I did not try it, so I cannot say.
Okay.
But I really dislike flan.
Oh,
I
come
really
on.
dislike flan.
What?
The texture of it.
Nah.
It feels
You're
like
wrong.
it feels like something that I would throw up,
No,
and I
flan
don't
is
throw up.
so
I don't vomit. I haven't vomited in 12 years. I don't throw up. But the texture of flan feels like something that I would throw up.
You're telling me if somebody puts a nice little fresh little cake of flan and you give it a little boom, a little hit with the fork in it, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. You're telling me that is not appetizing
yeah,
whatsoever?
it's upsetting to me.
Oh my gosh. I think that
I'm upset.
I'm gonna find you
yuck.
I'm gonna find you a good restaurant up here that does flan. I love flan. I had flan in Argentina when I was younger, and I didn't like it before then. The flan that's here, it's too gelatiny. It feels fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus when you have, I believe it's actual. They use the actual milk and get the lactates out of it rather than doing it like through gelatin and separating it in the fake way. But I have to do my research specifically. But I know it was better
I
down there when I
don't
had
know. Yuck.
it. Okay. Hey.
But anyways, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is my least favorite thing. I would say that pumpkin flan also falls into that category.
You ready to figure out why I laughed earlier?
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
It's because
what you're
it's
gonna
my
say.
least favorite dish.
What is your least favorite dish?
Green bean casserole.
I'm so upset.
I'm not a fan. It's not
How?
bad in that I'll eat it, but out of everything that's going to be on our table, that is not getting picked up from. Now, if I am dying, sure, I'll have some. And I'm really looking forward to my future wife's green bean casserole because she loves it so much. And you can do it right with a lot of like breading on top, but otherwise, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go for the mac. I'm going to go for the stuffing. I'm going to go for some really, really well done turkey or some amazingly cut ham. The pre-cut ones, don't do that. Get your own. Slice it yourself.
Okay, I'm upset that you feel this way. Because
I'm upset that you care so much. Like, it's just green bean
it's my
casserole.
favorite thing, and I like die on this hill. Like I literally, my thing at Thanksgiving is I will eat a plate of green bean casserole.
Yeah, well, you've died on this hill before, and then a week later, like, oh my God, ready to go again. Like, it's not going to ruin our friendship, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
When I say die on this hill, I don't mean I will die on this hill. And I'm dying.
That's fair. I would hope that's not the case.
I mean, you'll never, ever convince me that it's okay for you to believe that way about green bean casserole.
30 years from now, we're going to say, hey, guys, let's get back together. We're going to do a previous workplace Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving thing. We're going to bring the kids, and you're going to put down green bean casserole in front of me. You're going to make me eat it.
Yeah,
I can see it right now.
I'm going to say, shovel.
You and my future wife are
Shovel
going
that
to
in.
stand right there and say, put it in.
The two of us.
It's going to be terrible. But I would love to taste your guys' recipes because maybe they're way better than anything I've had in my life.
It's probably not.
Yeah. No,
My
I
recipe,
doubt it.
I'm not going to lie, it's just a couple of
The
cans.
pepper part was what got me. I am not a pepper fan.
I love black pepper.
I am not
I
a
love
pepper
black
fan.
Pepper.
No.
Yum.
Okay.
Yum.
That's besides the point. We're going to do a little poll to end off this segment. It was going to be, are you going home, friend's house, staying put? Are you not going to Thanksgiving at all? But I think that's stupid because I want to know your favorite dish. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And if somebody else has a comment that says it, don't go and write another one. Just give it a thumbs up. If someone says stuffing and you like stuffing, just give it a thumbs up. That gives us a better understanding of how rational or crazy, if they like green bean casserole, our audience is.
If you put down that your favorite thing is stuffing,
please do.
I'm gonna call you irrational.
Please,
because I don't think it's a favorite thing.
No, I think that more people like it than you think. It's just pure carbs, but also it's a vegetable. In Southern households, it's a vegetable. So, but we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. It's okay. It's okay. So, weekly frustration. I think you worked a little bit harder on yours, and also I think you already know what my frustration is. And when I say that, you don't know what I'm actually going to say, but you've heard this rant before. It's less productive. I want to hear what your frustration was this week.
So my frustration, it's probably going to be my mom's first time hearing this. So Mom, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let's buckle the mom seatbelt. Okay, get ready.
I film this podcast for my mom, in case anyone's wondering. But that's why I reference her so much. She's my biggest fan. I was taking a shower this morning, and I started to feel lightheaded, as I do sometimes with the hot shower. I have a heart condition that sometimes makes taking hot showers or standing for long periods of time really hard. And I forgot to take my heart medicine. Sorry, Mom. And I'm so sorry, Mom. You're really not going to like the rest of the story.
No.
And I forgot to take my heart medicine. And I started to feel lightheaded. So I kind of like squatted down to try to get my heart rate more even because I was like, oh, I'm like really feeling lightheaded. Yeah. And then I was squatting down trying to get my heart rate. And I like kind of just fell over.
And full turtle and then whoop.
And I hit my head pretty hard on the side of the wall. And all day long since then, I've had a headache. And two, every time I move too quickly, the room just starts spinning. So my frustration of the week is I think I may have reconcussed myself.
Maybe we shouldn't have put you in front of these bright lights then. I didn't realize it was that bad.
It is like I keep like looking at you or like into the darkness because if I look anywhere else, it's like so bright. It's so bright.
Why
here.
wasn't this? Never mind.
I also Alex knows this. I've had no energy all day. I've literally been like lying around.
And yet you overcome it whenever we bring up a fun topic. You seem to have the energy.
Well, I try to, light. I'm a true joy.
I try. I'm
a
light.
joy.
I am light.
I am light.
I can't look into the light, but I am.
Yeah, do not ask me to look into the light. But yeah, so that's my frustration. I think I may have reconcussed myself. I've had several concussions.
Yes. From walking into signs.
From
falling
into
down.
signs,
from hitting signs. From
falling
walking
down. Dropping instruments on my head. I've had several different concussions, but
I didn't know about the instrument one.
Yeah,
but I think you said we'll save that one for a different point because we had gone through a few of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you're concussed, more than likely concussed, because there's no actual diagnosis from the doctor yet.
No. And I probably won't go to the doctor because I don't really believe in that. But
that's fair.
Like if they're, because they're gonna I've been to the doctor before for concussions, and they just tell you kind of the same thing. They scan and make sure there's nothing bleeding up there.
Yeah.
And like I'm just gonna hope there's nothing bleeding up there. And
Our ancestors made it years upon years without doctors telling them how to act. We just
I
lose
probably
a few
wouldn't
IQ
have survived
points and
this
we're
far
fine.
without doctors. Not gonna lie.
That's fair.
But I'm not gonna go to the doctor, and I'm just gonna say I'm gonna rest. And if if I died tonight, don't post the podcast.
It might be too late. I might schedule it.
That'd be really funny.
I'll pull it back. You're not going to, but if something were to happen.
No, actually, if I died tonight, post the podcast.
No, we're going to save
With
it for your
an
funeral,
R.I.P.
obviously.
Taylor.
No, we're going to
And-
literally play this clip at the beginning.
And then find a different host.
No.
Yeah.
There is no other host.
Yeah.
No one is as young, dumb, and broke as us, Taylor. That's the whole point. That's why
man.
that's why we make this podcast and nobody else.
Put someone have one of our friends be me in a wig. Like put them in like take curly brown hair. Put
I
them
swear
on
that's
one of them,
demonic. I'm not
and
a
they
fan.
can like act like me.
You know, maybe we could have a rotating character list.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think in honor of Taylor, we'll have a
Yeah.
wig, but no one's going to be able to do your
In
hair
loving
justice.
memory. Yeah.
Exactly. Also, no one's going to take as long to get their makeup and everything like ready to go. So, I'm sorry.
That's so true.
That was mean.
I do take
that
a
was
minute.
mean. Okay, so we're all praying that Taylor walks away from this not falling asleep.
I will.
And
Walk away from this. Walk away from
you'll
everything.
maybe lie down from this because you want to rest.
Mm-mm.
Well, walking apparently increases
don't
the
rest.
likelihood of getting a concussion with you, so maybe you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
that's so true.
Maybe you
I
shouldn't
should honestly
walk.
stop doing.
Wheelchair.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm sure I'd find a way. In a
Your future
wheelchair.
job's ADA compliant. They have to
That's
be.
so true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
you'll-
got to be. I think
you-
probably.
No, they literally have
Yeah.
to be. So they'll be fine.
True.
They'll be fine. Okay.
So true.
We're going to move on to my frustration. The line reads as such. It's not Christmas. Yes. Here we go.
You're so
Here
full
we
of
go.
crap.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean? We were talking about lights earlier, and it left a little impression in the back of my mind, which is we care so much about bringing light into the world, and you keep talking about lights, but I don't want to see a whole bunch of Christmas lights right now. You know what I want to see? Turkeys. You know what I want to see? Pilgrims hats.
You're so full of crap.
Why? Why am I full of crud? Why? I'm gonna have to bleep you, by the way.
Crap is not a bad
yeah,
word.
I just have to do it again. It's okay. Mother
hope you have to
trucker
bleep
dude.
all of that.
I
And
will-
you deserve it for the attitude you're bringing forth about Christmas.
It is not Christmas yet. It's not past Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is really late this year.
Thanksgiving.
It's November 27th.
Thanksgiving is the
Let me
third
enjoy
full
Christmas.
Thursday of the third full week Thursday of.
which is also
November.
the last week of
It's
November.
always pretty darn late. It's either
It's not always.
Oh
I
my
know because
gosh.
my Snapchat memories told me that
Oh, my
otherwise.
Snapchat memories told me that.
And I think you're dumb. And what's crazy about this is this is a personal attack against
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it is.
It
It is.
This is literally a personal attack against me by you saying that you
Mhm.
don't want to be bothered by Christmas things.
Yeah.
Because I decorated the office that we work in
And where's the first place I went to complain about it?
With-
your office.
with Christmas this week.
You can't say that I'm talking behind your back. At least I'm telling you to
That's
your
true.
face.
And I
Just
went
turn it down.
went to everybody and I said, if you tell me this looks bad, I'm gonna end it all.
But it's not even that it looks bad. It looks great. It's
Thank
just
you, I know.
not the
I know, it does
time
look
of
great.
year.
It looks great.
It's just not
and you probably
the time
you probably
of
walked
year.
in and smiled and was like,
No.
wow, this is so lovely.
No.
And then you were like,
No.
oh, I'm supposed to be grumpy
No.
about this. And then
No.
you came to my office and like, I'm
No.
grumpy about
No.
this. But your
No.
initial reaction when you see it is gonna be, wow, Taylor did such a good job decorating this. It's so pretty and joyful.
Well, actually, my initial reaction was, "Oh, it's fake. It's not real." But that's just
I'm
because
allergic I'm allergic to pine trees.
that's fair. That's fair.
I can't put up a real tree.
I'm
Also, it's messy.
a real.
Also, I'm not going to be here to clean it up because I'm quitting my job.
I'm a real greenery
So-
kind of guy, so that's the first thing that went through my mind. But I need your opinions. I need you to either be on my side or against me. I don't care, but put it down there. Can you start putting up all the Christmas ornaments, decorations, the holly, the bows, the stockings, the tree before Thanksgiving?
Yes.
No. I didn't ask for your opinion. I asked for theirs.
You came onto my podcast.
Oh, your podcast.
And you started attacking
It's
me.
Our podcast.
Started attacking me on my beliefs.
Podcast. Our podcast. Okay, we're not gonna fight over the territory. Okay, whoa, don't retreat. Don't retreat. I'm not going to take my words back just by you going, oh, you know, you're so mean. But we can definitely move on from my Christmas hatred into something that we both love.
You want to
which
move
is
on
Thanksgiving.
because I wasn't sitting here attacking your character.
I didn't
But you were
attack
sitting
your
here
character.
attacking mine.
I didn't attack your character.
You don't see me
When?
walking around criticizing your work.
Once
This
again,
is my work.
Did I not literally?
This is my job.
Did I
It's
not
decorating for
caveat? No,
Christmas.
I caveated it and said it was
My
beautiful.
job is to decorate
It
for
was
Christmas.
beautiful.
You don't
It's
see me
just
walking
too
around
early.
going, man, I wish that we didn't have AI in our workplace.
Honestly, for a lot of things, I'd probably be happy about it.
If
Not
I
gonna lie.
criticized?
Yeah, no. If we went around and said we don't need AI here, I would probably say
Yeah,
you're
you're right.
Not always though. In some places, I would push back, and I probably would also feel a little hurt, but then I would get over it. Okay, I bleep myself on that one because I said it looks great. It does look great.
Thank you.
It's just too early. That's all.
It's
That's all.
not.
That's all.
Maybe just like trust.
No trust.
Yeah.
Trust. Okay. Wait, hold on. I have a question for you. What if we start putting up Easter decorations before Lent is finished? Oh wait. We got a problem there, right?
No.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
okay.
I'm a
fine.
Baptist and we don't do the liturgical calendar, so you can put up
Okay.
Easter decorations whenever you please.
Fair enough.
Because the Lord is risen today, and He is risen tomorrow, and He will be risen the day after. So, because He lives,
Okay. Fair
put
enough.
up your Easter decorations now. I don't care.
Fair enough. You know what?
I don't
you
care.
do you, fam. You do you, fam. I'm gonna put up my St. Patty's Day stuff before Valentine's Day.
That's fine.
Yep.
You're
that's what I'm
saying
gonna
all
do.
these things.
I'm
Do
just
you
gonna
really
do.
like St. Patrick's Day?
No,
Sure.
I hate St. Patrick's
Put
Day.
it up. then you're just a fool.
No, it just serves the purpose that we have holidays that have times for a reason. They have distinct
If you want to
time
put up your
periods.
Valentine's Day, if you really like pink and hearts, put up your Valentine's Day stuff all year long. I don't care. Whatever. Who cares?
That's fair. That's fair.
Life is full of joy and whimsy. If
See,
you let
you're
it.
just more open-minded than I am. That's the answer. I'm the problem, and I will be the crusader who makes sure that everybody hears my opinion when this sort of thing happens. Every single time. But you know what I do love?
Okay.
Thanksgiving. So we can return back to what we're doing this Thanksgiving in particular. So I always have a hard time communicating with everybody there. We have a 40-plus Thanksgiving event at our house, from family members to friends to second cousins that I have a hard
That's a
time always
big
remembering.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's a big Thanksgiving. So there are lots of generations there. There are lots of different people who speak differently. Some of the kids come up to me and they start doing this thing, which I'm expecting 1 or 2 this year, and I'm going to be confused because I still don't understand what it is. But it is besides the point.
6, 7.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain what it is to me. That's
You're not supposed to get it.
yeah, obviously.
That's the point.
Obviously.
You're not supposed to get it.
All I'm saying is
It's funny because it's funny.
no. It's funny.
Yes.
It's funny now as
6, 7.
as a joke. No, it's funny now as a joke when other people say it to me just to troll me. I think that's funny at this point, but that doesn't mean I get it. That doesn't mean I will ever understand the youths. It's honestly kind of weird that we're getting to the point. I'm getting to the point in my life where I don't understand what's going on in the cultural centers down there.
Did you ever understand?
A little bit. I was a Vine watcher for a solid minute there. That cultural moment I was a part of. Otherwise, I kind of didn't really pay
It's
attention.
weird to think about, like, there's people that when they think of Vine, they think, oh, that's old.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I honestly forgot Musical.ly existed. I forgot before
Musical.ly
TikTok there was
feels
Musical.ly.
too young to me.
Really?
Like, Musical.ly feels young
But
to me.
it was Vine. It was 2 years and then Musical.ly, or I think it was like a year
Yeah,
overlap,
but
and then it was Musical.ly.
But like I never was on Musical.ly. I mean, I was on TikTok for a
Yeah.
little bit before everyone quit. But
Oh,
like,
didn't Musical.ly become TikTok?
yeah, but like there was something about Musical.ly. Like if you were on Musical.ly, I feel like you were young
Oh,
when you were on
okay.
Musical.ly.
Yeah, the general aura
Yeah,
was too young.
nobody was on it. Like you weren't like making Vine style content on Musical.ly.
Yeah, you were doing that.
You were like, yeah. You were like doing our generation's version of 6, 7. So
the brain rot dances.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think that's pretty darn accurate. I didn't
Yeah.
think about it that way until now.
There wasn't like actual real content on Musical.ly, I feel like. TikTok has real content on it.
I bet our parents and our grandparents look down at some of the stuff that we'll throw around as memes, and they'll say,
I'm sure.
"What is going
I'm
on here?"
sure.
I can't even imagine. I know what I'm talking about with my I would say not boomers, but older Gen Xers. I know the first thing I'm talking to them about is stocks. I'm going to go up and say, so how's the portfolio doing? How's the 401k? You saw that dip in the market. That is going to be my talking point. Not everybody knows stocks, and let's be clear, I have lots to learn as per always, but that is definitely my talking point with that generation. I don't know if you have a touch point where you always talk about something particular with them.
The older people,
but not retirees yet. They're right on that cusp, you know?
Normally it's like, what are your kids up to?
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah, because people love talking about their kids, and that's the most interesting. Like, that's the thing they've poured their life into.
Yes, that's fair.
Like their pride and joy is their children, and so unless there's some sort of shame associated with that happening, like the best thing you can ask them about is their kids.
Our family Thanksgiving is very multi-generational in that almost every single brother on one side of the family has kids, and they will all be there. So very seldom are you going to go, hey, Uncle so-and-so, how's so-and-so? They're going to say, he's downstairs. Why don't you just go ask him yourself? And some of them are getting married now, which is so peculiar. You grow up with these guys, you play Halo with them in the basement, they crush you because you're the little cousin and they're just better at everything than you. And then they're turning around and getting married.
Yeah, I have a cousin that's getting married this next year, and it's weird to think about.
Are you the oldest cousin?
No. I'm on the younger side of all my cousins on both sides of my family. I'm on the younger side.
What do you talk about them about? Like we share.
What do I talk to my cousins about?
Yeah, your age group.
I am not allowed to talk about politics. I've been told I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Another thanks, Mom. Because my politics tend to vary very significantly from the rest of my family, depending on which side of the family it is, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. I'm not allowed to talk about conspiracy theories. I'm not allowed to talk about.
That's all the fun stuff.
I'm even supposed to sometimes avoid religion, I think.
Okay. That one is controversial.
Like it's a little. Because I'm a little, like a lot of my family's Methodist or like atheist or not all of them. Some of them are Baptist.
Yeah.
But like I'm a
strong
Baptist.
Reformed Baptist, yeah.
And so like there's pieces of my family that I can talk about certain things. I have an uncle that like has very similar both like religious beliefs to me and political beliefs to me, and so that's kind of fun. But like I wouldn't like approach him in the same way that I would approach like his kids necessarily.
Yeah.
Because my mom has told me that I'm not allowed to. So
it's the approach that you have to take, because we talk openly about and people come from different perspectives, but I would say majority of the family leans one way, and that's why they feel really comfortable doing it. But having those conversations between generations when we're debating things, you have to take very different approaches. It's interesting that within our family at our age range, you have to be very intellectual. You have to bring a lot of stats. You have to bring case studies or
at our
anecdotes.
Age range, it's very true. If you're gonna talk it, you need to bring the evidence. But if you're talking up, like my grandma's really the only person in her age range in my family. If you're talking up, I mean, I can just like talk like regular talking points to her. I don't have to bring up like stats,
and you can kind of vibe it
stuff.
too. And I don't know if that's
she loves to talk politics. She talks politics with me every time I talk to her.
Do you think it's because they've seen it be played out so much that they've kind of internalized the ideas rather than it having to be statistically proven out? They can draw on their wisdom.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that could be some of it. It could also be like they like with my grandma, she consumes so much news. Very similar to my dad. Like both of them consume so much news that. Because she's like on her phone like reading things, and she's always watching something, or she's always listening to her friends talk about the news, and so she almost doesn't need the statistics because she's watching it constantly. She's like, oh, if this is a pattern showing up consistently in American politics and I'm seeing on the news, then this is probably likely true.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I feel like they don't need it as much. Whereas like our generation, it's like they have such a hyper specific thing that they're seeing on their phone because their Instagram and their Twitter is like geared towards them, that if they're like, your view is different than mine, why? You have to be able to bring it, because they can bring why they believe, because it's like that's all they get fed.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're being fed by a wider range of things, it's like
Mm-hmm.
easier to have the conversation.
Let's be clear. I do not prep statistics for my family conversations. We don't encourage that either. Go and don't talk about
I
politics.
do sometimes.
Not at Thanksgiving. At other things like family reunions. That's actually a really fun one to talk about that sort of stuff. Because you can kind of silo off, but on Thanksgiving, everybody's kind of circling around. You're all trying to catch up. At family reunions and other sort of events, you can kind of siphon off and go sit with somebody else. But hey, that's all I got. And with the kids, don't talk anything but, hey, you see that cool? No, I mean like the super young ones. You just show them cool things. If you have a play set at your house or your cousin has a
That
play set.
3-year-old, if he isn't already doing it to you, you got to do it to him.
No.
You got to do it to him.
No,
6, 7.
no. The only time that you should be doing this with him is when you're bobbling the football trying to catch it in the family
when
football
you're like,
game.
when you're, oh, what are you? You can't catch a football?
Yeah, no, I have a hard time. My feet are where it's at. I am not dexterous. I am pedstrous. Mm-hmm.
Can I call you gay in the podcast?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I think you're
my
gay.
hand-eye coordination is not as good as my feet. Skiing, soccer, lacrosse probably helped in one direction or the other, but swimming, nah. I mean, swimming kind of sucked for both of those. I'll be honest. I was not a good swimmer either.
That's funny. Your future wife was a good swimmer.
She's a very good swimmer.
Yeah.
She is an amazing swimmer. And she wants to get back into it on a more regular basis during the
Your
summer.
kids are going to be swimmers.
No, they're not. They're not going to be anything. They get to choose, okay? They get to choose. And dad's just going to happen to weigh the choice the right way. And during winter, there's normally 2 sports you could choose, skiing or swimming. They both begin with S's, but one is still superior. And it's skiing,
Are
obviously.
you going to live somewhere where they can ski regularly?
They can ski here in Virginia regularly. We have okay race teams that lead into good college positions if they want. I mean, I would love to live out in the mountains, but I need a coast nearby. I really need a coast nearby.
You're not nearby a coast right now.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm within 2 hours of an actual coast.
That's what you
here.
mean by nearby.
Yeah, fresh water.
There was a sound.
The water's flowing. It's
There
like
was a
sea
sound.
Alex has to
The
be
water's
there.
coming for me.
No, but it's all about fresh seafood.
What was that?
Pressure of an air doing a thing of a nostril.
Scary.
There we go.
I'm
It's the
scared.
ghost. It's the ghosts that are
The
coming
ghost.
for us.
The
The ghost
in the
of
office.
Thanksgiving past. Speaking of Thanksgiving past, this next
Are you
segment,
ready for it?
I know you got something for me. It's trivia. Bum, bum,
This is the
bum,
Thanksgiving trivia. This is something that I did not know, and something that our coworker actually shared with us.
bum.
And so this
Was I
is.
not paying attention?
I
Was
don't
paying
know.
attention?
I don't
Okay.
know. This is a test of do you actually listen to our lovely coworker Carla Bruno.
I didn't read her thing. What?
That's on you. She sent it as a an
Must
organization wide must watch email, and she also sent it on Slack, and she tagged everybody to
It was
watch
a
it.
PBS thing.
And
yeah.
I actually watched it.
Yeah, that sounds like a Carla and you kind of thing. You guys also know
I
the,
love Carla.
the
She's a
guidebook back and
historian.
forth.
She's wonderful.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
We do. Carla and I share a love for the writing guide that we have for our
Mm-hmm. I think some
organization.
things could be
and I
swapped
have it
around.
basically completely memorized, and
Yeah.
so does she. And I
Yeah.
can read something and say, "Oh, this is not writing guide compliant"
Mm-hmm.
immediately. And it's a good skill to have.
Yeah, more or less.
And Carla is the one who encouraged me to learn how to do that.
The passive stuff I agree with. Most other things in there, I think there needs to be more
Well,
play.
you're dumb and wrong. So
Well, I also
and I've
don't
worked here
do,
longer than you, so-
I also don't do half of the things that
So
are
you're
talked
wrong.
about. Actually, I've worked here longer cumulatively.
is that true?
Yes, it is true.
I don't think it's true.
It is true because you started 3 months before me, and your break.
When did you start?
I started on July. So technically, the actual pay period would have started on August.
What was your
4th.
first day?
August 4th is my first day. I count training as being part of LI.
No, it doesn't count. August 4th.
Okay. Yeah. You got here May 27th.
And my
right?
last day of my internship was So I guess you cumulatively have
Yeah.
cumulatively
Yeah.
have
I mean,
worked
if you
here.
want to say continuously, so contiguously technically, then
Oh, but
you know,
I kind of worked for LI while I was
yeah, exactly. So there's
so I think
there's
we're
lots
like
of
basically
play there.
there.
But Would anybody in this room deny that you have a better understanding of the writing guide? No.
Anyways,
no.
all this to say, you're dumb and you're wrong.
There you go.
So the trivia is this.
Yes.
According to our coworker,
Yes.
Carla Bruno,
Yes.
historian Carla Bruno. According to our coworker, okay, wait.
Yes.
Okay. According to our coworker, stop, gosh, stop me. Stop it. Wait. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
According to our coworker, historian Carla Bruno,
Mm-hmm.
when and where was the first Thanksgiving?
The first Thanksgiving was in 1493 in Massachusetts.
Are you? Wait. Okay. That's what you think the first one?
Yep, 100%. Let's do it. 100%.
Okay.
What's up?
Can you think of your timelines of?
When we showed up to America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Settlements. Think settlements, not.
Then I'm going to guess that she's going to make an argument for Jamestown, and I don't remember Jamestown off the top of my head when we got here. 1506. Yeah, there you go. That's what I got for you.
This is wrong.
Cool. Hit me with it. What?
Wait, I'm panicking because now I think that this is wrong.
Why?
I think what I wrote down is wrong.
Why? Why do you think it's wrong?
Can we pause?
No, we can't pause. You can go and look it up. Well, yeah, we can actually do an intermittent cut. Hold on. Taylor's going to go fact check herself and... Oh, we're back. That match cut is going to be hard. My hands are going to be in the same place. What's
I wrote
up?
down the wrong date.
Well, okay, what?
Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning.
We're going to start from the very beginning? No, we already just cut there. We're going to move on. She has fact checked herself now.
Okay.
Alex is still wrong, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay, what is the date?
You think the date, to start, you think the date is.
So I was led on to 1506 in Jamestown.
And you think that where? In Jamestown.
Jamestown, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So in... Wait.
You just looked at it. Do you want me to Google it while you're... All right, we'll be back again. Brief intermission, technical difficulties. I'll use the same sign from last time when everything... We're back. And she said what?
So according to historian Carla Bruno, our coworker.
Yep.
In oh my gosh. I really can't get this right. In 1619.
1619. Okay.
There was a solemn Thanksgiving prayer service that the Virginia Company required 38 settlers who had just crossed over and had managed to have a safe passage.
Yeah.
They gave a solemn prayer service for their safe passage, and this happened in Berkeley Hundred, Virginia.
Berkeley 100. Mm-hmm. That's such a great name. Love that name. Yep, I said that. Yeah, 1619. That's what I said. Right,
commonly,
same thing.
Commonly, so you're dumb and wrong. But
no, that's the same thing.
Commonly known is the 1621 is where a lot of people think that the first Thanksgiving came from, which was widely sourced. But when you look at primary documents, the actual first Thanksgiving, the first recognition of gratefulness for what God has done for the country happened in 1619 in Berkeley Hundred, Virginia.
There we go.
So thank you, Carla Bruno, for giving us that knowledge.
Historian Carla Bruno.
Historian and coworker.
Go check out the
Carla
PBS
Bruno.
Documentary.
Yes.
I believe it's a PBS documentary.
Called The First Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Go check it out. This is not a promotion. She didn't pay us to do anything of the sort. Okay, so now that we talked about our nation's traditions when it comes to Thanksgiving, I want to talk about our personal or even family traditions when it comes to Thanksgiving. So I'll go first because I've made you go first on a lot of these other ones. We had one that I really loved and has fallen by the wayside. I'll go through the ones that we still upkeep. We still have carrot cake every single year. I love carrot cake. We've been over this before. It's some of the best food that's there. We still have every single brother, and we always have my mom and my dad's side always represented. I consider that a tradition because for a while there was discussed that not everybody could make it. So we always try to make that happen. The other thing is it's always at our house. No exceptions. My mother has told me until the day I die, until the day she dies, more accurately, we will be showing up to her house for Thanksgiving.
That's
no
sweet.
there's no like, oh, we're swapping Christmas and Thanksgiving. She says they can have whatever they want. The other family, your significant other's parents, they can have whatever they want. I get Thanksgiving. I was like, okay. Then the one that went by the wayside that I really enjoyed and I want to come back, it's Smith Family Football. We all go out there.
Aw.
We all play a game of football. We're all a little bit older now, so we can actually tackle a little bit more. But I think it stopped because my cousin Jacqueline and I will bleep her name for the sake of this because she probably doesn't want her name out there, but her and I would battle to, I would say, just have fun. I think she would argue, no, it was in pursuit of the game. We're going after the ball. But her and I were just trying to wrestle each other into the mud and see who could win. It was probably one of the greatest 3 years of my life on Thanksgiving, mainly because I won, except for 1 year when she decided not to wear shoes and she was able to get a better grip in the mud and she was able to throw me to the ground. But besides that, it was great. I love being
That's
victorious.
Really sweet.
Yes, it was sweet and also maybe a little childish, but hey, I'm going to wear
Okay. Sometimes you need that.
I'm going to wear fancy clothes and then I'm going to dress down and her and I are going to take it to the mud, baby.
Yeah, sometimes you need that.
Yeah,
That's very
exactly.
Sweet.
What about you?
We don't have anything like crazy fun. We used to do. My grandma lives alone, and so there was a time when we were doing Thanksgiving where everyone would like come to her house in Texas, and at the end of Thanksgiving we would like take down all of her Christmas decorations from the like her attic for her, and then we would start putting up Christmas decorations for her.
Great tradition.
And that's how we did it when we were kids. Is like right after Thanksgiving dinner, we would put up Christmas decorations, and then.
That timeline's great. Love that right there.
Yeah,
sequential.
well, it was fun, and it's like everyone was there to do it together, and it made it sweet.
Yeah.
And then like the big thing that we used to do a lot, growing up, and I think I'll probably honor in some way this year, was Black Friday. Like the Black Friday extravaganza was a big thing for us, and we weren't like huge money spenders growing up, but. Like, there's something about getting up super early in the morning and just, like, going shopping with your cousins and with we would take our cousins and our grandma would go, like, all of us would go. On my mom's side, all of the cousins are girls, so it's, like, everyone, like, it's just girl time.
Yeah,
and it's really fun. And, like, we went without our parents and, like, we would, like, spend the night at my grandma's and then all go together, like, super early in the morning. And it was just a very sweet loving thing, and I miss that. I'm gonna miss it this year. So
our family did something similar, but it was always Walmart because that was the only thing that was close by. But our aunt, who when
such
they
a
were closer,
rural thing, Walmart's our Black Friday.
Yeah,
we would go to JCPenney's.
Yes,
that was our big thing. We would also go to it's Penny's. I think.
Is it possessive pennies or is it just an S without a possessive?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is one of those things like the Fruit of the Loom thing that
JCPenney's.
I thought it was always JCPenney. Am I crazy? I might be crazy.
I don't know which
it's
one of us
besides
is
the
crazy.
point. But the
I don't
point
feel
is,
like dying on this
you went
hill,
to
but
JC something and for
yeah, we
Friday.
would always go to JCPenney's.
Sure, you're probably right. Well, you went there,
I
so
think it is.
and
then we would also go to Walmart, and those were like our two stores that we would go to.
I wonder how Tyson's would be this time of year.
I'm
Black
sure
Friday.
Tyson's Corner would be horrible.
But I kind of want to go anyway. Like I want to experience the
probably would be nice, though.
craziness.
Yeah.
And also, there's a Barnes and Noble there.
Oh, you would go crazy at Black Friday at Barnes and Noble.
I would
Alex
go
would go
crazy.
Alex would go crazy.
This year, it's dedicated. The day itself is dedicated to helping my future wife. She's referred to this way because one, she loves it. She had a little giddy smile when she came and told me about
She's
her
so
listening to
cute.
the
I love
podcast.
her.
But her and I are going to set up her apartment for Christmas.
Oh, good.
Because I lost.
Yeah.
It is how it is. But also, it's going to be a cool moment, especially because I bought her like 3 ornaments last year. So I get to help her put them
Aw.
up this year. And that was before we were
Sweet.
dating officially at that point.
And on your trip, she's going to buy ornaments, too. She mentioned.
Yes, she will. She loves
That's
ornaments.
fun.
She's also a snow globe girly. She
I am
loves
too.
those.
Aw, I love that about her.
But
I
she
love
gets
her. I'll have
smaller
to
ones
tell her.
rather than the bigger ones now.
That's what
'cause
I try to do, too.
They're harder to transport.
The big ones
the
are?
big ones are harder to transport.
Yeah,
at.
it's not worth it. I have a couple big ones,
Mhm.
but it's only when they don't have the small ones.
But also, it's not like she's moving very far anymore.
Yeah,
She wants to be in this area
here,
for
yeah.
a long time, and even an hour away. is
Good,
not
because
too
I don't
far.
want to lose you guys.
But
Very selfishly, I don't want you
but
guys
Texas,
to leave.
But Texas.
Do you
but
think I'm going back
Texas-
to Texas?
No, but well, who?
My church is here.
Who in our
Like-
group? Who do you think? Like we can just do letters instead of names.
Who do I think is leaving first?
Who do you think is going to stay long term? That's the actual question. Because I think I'm going to stay as long as possible. Or if there's a job opportunity somewhere else, I explicitly state that I'm more than open to moving anywhere. But I'm trying to really think through who would stay.
maybe
what
maybe
about E?
T.
T.
TC maybe.
TC. Maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry, that took me a second.
Yeah.
That took me a second.
I
to
think
clock.
EF not
Yeah, I don't think so.
not sticking around.
I don't think that's the vibe for them. No.
Yeah.
They-
Because he wants
rural.
to be rural.
Yeah, and be able to go out on a Sunday.
I think
and
M
relax
is
in the
not
woods
as well.
And,
M is not.
No, I don't see that.
Yeah.
I really don't see that one happening.
I think it's gonna be us.
It's just gonna be us.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance it's just us. I mean, TC I think will stay. I think
Yeah.
TC will stay for a
What
while.
about from previously working here, now works somewhere else, but CP, if you understand where I'm going with that one. I think that they don't want to.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, and she's lovely. I would love for her to stay. In
I
the
want
area
her
more.
to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah,
I think she might. Because I'm totally blanking on her.
But A and I are gone, and she
Yeah, I
wants
know,
to go
and that's
be
hard.
near A and I.
Yeah.
G and A, the you know what I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
at?
yeah, yeah.
They're gone. As much as I try to
Yeah,
convince
I
them to
know,
say
I know.
they're gone.
I
So
know.
I'm looking, but CH, CH.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's staying. So like
Yeah.
CF, and that will become our group. We're closer to them now than
Yeah.
the kids that are going to be coming in here in a few years. So naturally, we're going to probably gravitate towards hanging out with them anyway.
Yeah.
But for you, like KD, probably I could see you and her hanging out. The opposite of CF, of CF. We're talking really cryptically now, by the way.
CF?
It's so long. He works across from MC in my place. They both have their rooms back there.
Oh yeah.
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 So
yeah.
then KD.
So
yeah,
real.
technically
Yeah.
KF, but KD.
I love KD.
Yeah, I think they'll be around. I mean, you could hang out with, but they're gonna move further out though. That's the
I
thing.
know.
It's gonna
I
be
know.
rough. But you're gonna do that too. You're not gonna
That-
stay in DC, right?
I don't know. My
Please
church is
don't.
there,
And
I love it. I love my church.
okay, here let me explain something to you that you already know. But the metro is dead on Sundays, and it's cheaper. You could be further out and still get in, no problem.
Yeah, but like,
You could be an old cute grandma with a little scarf, and you'd be going, "I'm going into church."
I love
in
where I
town."
live.
I know.
I love
know
where
you
I
do.
live.
And it's not the worst part of town. It's just you need more room to grow your family, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really tight. It's gonna be really expensive as you start to get up towards those upper echelons of places. When it comes down to permanality, if you want to actually buy a house or a townhouse, it's gonna be expensive. But that's besides the point. That's
True.
besides the point.
So true.
Sorry, we got
So
really
true.
lost there in sauce.
But that kind of gets to what I'm thankful for.
Mhm,
Like one of the
mhm.
big things, because now we're transitioning into a different segment. What
Mhm.
we're thankful for the year 2025.
Yeah.
I'm very, very grateful that I came back to DC and just like immediately hopped into my church community.
Mhm.
I'm so thankful for my church. I feel like I talk about it all the time,
Yeah.
because it's really, I mean, it's what brought me back to DC.
You're also
I
a good
was
evangelist.
homesick for my church. I was
Mhm.
like, I want to be back at this church right now. Like Capitol Hill Baptist Church is gonna, I want to be there. Like that's where I want to be. That's where my heart is.
Yeah.
And that's why I came back. Ultimately, like I was like, I need to come back because I miss this church.
I think it's a part of your vocation, the amount of passion you have for it, tandem with what you do
Yeah.
and your passions in the working sphere. I think that those are naturally tied up and they are your vocation. Your vocation pulled you to
Yeah.
this location. That's in
Yeah,
my
like,
opinion.
Like knowing that I could be fulfilled, like doing work that I'm fulfilled in,
Mhm.
plus knowing that I'll be in a church that I'm fulfilled in. So even if the work I'm
Mhm.
doing isn't fulfilling, then like the
Yes.
church is fulfilling.
Yes.
It's like that. Yeah.
It's a powerful combination.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that, which is unfortunate. And it's hard
Well, they
to
could
find.
all come to Capitol Baptist Church,
That's
and they
fair.
could find it.
Rural churches are getting stripped of a lot of the youthful energy that people are looking for now. And I feel like churches here, not all of them, I know some that are much more by the books, traditional, but a lot of the churches around here have a youthful energy to them.
My church is very by the books and traditional, but it's not the youthful energy that draws me in. It's the commitment to following scripture closely that draws me in. Because you can go to any church that has a youthful energy, and like that might be, welcoming and fun, but ultimately what fulfills me and what draws me back in, what makes me feel homesick for it, is that it's a reflection of Christ. Like, they reflect Christ well by abiding by his scriptures as closely as they possibly can, and that's what's fulfilling. It's like it's not that it's like there's a great community. It's not that, even though there is, it's not that there's great energy, even though there is. It's not that I don't love the way that we sing hymns or love the way that we do it, even though I do. It's like it's that they are so closely following scriptures in a way that I think is very biblically accurate, and that's what draws me into them, and that's what's so fulfilling.
I think that a church is not necessary for that, though of course you want your church to follow it as closely as possible. The reason I say youthful energy, and this is not to debate because I understand why you're thankful on it, I think that is more powerful in my mind to making sure the faith stays around for longer. Of course, following the book will be necessary in any good church, but one that actually brings in youthful people, like a lot of them here, that even, and when I say that, I don't mean that I'm excluding people that follow the book from being youthful. You can have both of those things. But that youthful energy, those younger families that you can grow with.
It's so nice to be in a church with young families.
Yeah, that's what I'm really getting at there. That's what I mean by the youthful energy rather than hippy dippy.
It feels just healthy.
Exactly. You feel like there is not only a current state of the church, but you can see, at least you can feel what the future of the church can look like, and knowing that it's going to be around for your older days and when your kids are older and they have a place to come with their family. There's something very reassuring about that, and it feels like some older churches across the nation. I went to a school in a small town that had a small Methodist church. They had a few younger families, but not many. You didn't see many of the college kids going. It's less than a 5-minute walk from campus, and you didn't see any kids going. And that was extremely frustrating to me because it felt like there was not seeds being sown that would lead to the next generation of a prosperous church. Now, that's not to say that we didn't do stuff on campus, because our minister, though he was Brethren, he would very often work with the other churches and do cooperative events. But it was sad when you go on Sunday and you would see family, and love the pastor, don't get me wrong, but there were families that were basically the kids were my age, essentially. They're coming, local families that have kids in the campus maybe, or a few other ones who kids didn't go to school because they didn't see college as an option. They go work at different manual labor jobs. That's what you would see. You very seldom, you had maybe one or two families that I noticed on a recurring basis that had kids under 5.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Then again, maybe that church is doing great now. I honestly don't know. I don't keep up with it as much as my home church back in my hometown. That one has always had some more youthful energy. You have a lot of people moving out to that town anyway. So, but sorry, I didn't mean to take over your thankfulness.
No.
I didn't.
What are you thankful for?
Oh,
I have other ones, but we'll bounce to you.
I'm thankful for so many things, but one thing in particular, which is my future wife. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna be honest. That there's a lot of things that have happened this year.
She's gonna smile so much when she hears this.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened this year. There's been a lot of changes. She's been the permanent thing since last November. That is not true. She has not been my future wife by the moniker of girlfriend, I guess. But we were developing the beginnings of a actual relationship. We were doing that thing you were talking about earlier where, is it a date? Is it not a date? My answer is no. It was never explicitly stated to be such a date, so it is not a date, but whatever. I understand things are...
She has been through a lot this year, and she is just a rock.
Oh, he's going to say.
She's so strong and kind, and like even when things are hard, she is just like, she exudes wisdom and through that. Like, you know what? I'm grateful for her too. Yeah. I'm grateful for her too.
She's had a rough year, and yet she's still so able to be so giving.
She's such a light to everybody.
Exactly, and be a balancer. And everybody has their down days. I know that both of you have had a down day together, and yet you come together, and then all of a sudden it's, oh my God, well, a little bit cheery, a little bit, that little bit of light that you were talking about earlier.
Like even when we're having a hard time, because we've both had hard years, I think. But like even then, like she just brightens up my day.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to beat. It's hard to
Yeah.
beat that smile. Don't let it go to your head. I'm watching you.
you should let it go to your head. Your head can be as big as you want it to be. We love you. I love you.
I love you. Okay. So with that,
I think
You want another one?
I'll do one more. I'll do one more.
Oh, she on a
I'll
roll.
I'll do another one that I'm thankful for.
Okay.
I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes this year. I'm grateful for the mistakes I've made. Like I am walking out of 2025 a different person, and I thank God that he let me. My eye is twitching. So if that shows you, I'm starting to think about some of the mistakes. I'm getting a little stressed. It might be the concussion too.
Maybe that.
But I've made so many mistakes this year, and I've learned so much about myself and about the world and about God and about just his love for me and his patience for me. His patience for me, the Lord's patience for me, and I'm really grateful for that this year. It's all the mistakes I got to make, and the patience and the kindness that the Lord let me make those mistakes and learn from them and become hopefully wiser and better human being because of them.
If you ain't making mistakes, you are not
you
swinging
doing?
hard enough.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it'd just be happy. Why? What you?
I don't want to swing hard. My shoulder hurts every time I think about swinging hard. I dislocated my shoulder swinging a baseball bat. So
Yeah, well, but
that
it's
was a
healed
mistake
now.
as well.
No, but it's healed now. It's healed now. God allowed the mistake, and it's healed now, more or less. You can go swing dancing at least, right?
I can swing dance, but
Yeah.
not really
Yeah.
all the way. I can't do like everything like I could do, but it's okay.
So if a guy goes woo and rolls you out and pulls too hard, that shoulder might go.
It actually might. Like I've had to tell guys like, "Hey, you're getting really close. Can you not
Okay,
do that?"
cool. Maybe we should get you a little sticker, which is "This shoulder is delicate."
Yeah, this shoulder will pop out.
Touch with care or something like that.
All right.
Okay.
What's your joy of the week?
My joy of the
We're wrapping
week.
up
Yeah, I
wrapping
guess-
up the podcast. What's your joy
I
of the
guess
week?
that's fair. This last section has really been all about my future wife. But guess what? Guess what the joy of the week this time
I
is?
filmed the podcast for my mom. You filmed for your future wife.
I mean, with the smile that she gave me last time that she listened to the entire thing. Yeah, I mean,
Aw.
now that I know she's watching or listening and watching, and that she derives so much joy from it. Yeah. Though she's not the only audience here, we want to make sure everybody walks away with something. So I would say there's a lesson in my joy, which is make homemade meals for your significant other.
Aw.
Girl or boy, I don't care. If you're a really cruddy cook, guess what? I'm not the best cook. And I made the poor man's Italian beef stroganoff. Technically, it's a poor man Russian meal, but it's been adapted over the years. I made beef stroganoff for her. Honestly, one of my best cook moments was realizing, hey, you can spice it up a little bit. You can change it up. You don't have to follow the menu exactly. Grab some teriyaki off the shelf while we were at Harris Teeter. Don't shop at Harris Teeter. It's very expensive, but we had to get some last minute fresh items. And sometimes you just got to follow your intuition. So if you're really feeling hungry and they are too, just instead of going out and making it easy, go get the materials. If you have to, plan it out, but just cook for them every once in a while. I assure you, even if it is terrible, they will appreciate the thought.
That's such a much sweeter
Joy
than mine is.
Yeah, but it was absolute trash. It was the worst thing ever, and yet she still cared. There we go. Now it's
That's
a little bit
cute.
more negative.
My joy of the week,
Mm-hmm.
and I genuinely am joyful about this. So in the organization that we work for currently, I don't have very much longer here, but I currently oversee several different event spaces. My job is event management. And one of those spaces that I oversee is the dormitories of this place. And
Which one is she gonna go with? Which one is she gonna go with? Which one is she gonna go with?
We oftentimes get things that are left behind in the dormitories, and there was a full pack of cigs, a full pack of cigarettes, Marlboro cigarettes left behind in the dorms, none smoked, untouched, and I will be smoking them this week. And
Hey,
I am very joyful about
As
it.
long as it's not with random guys.
True.
As long
It's
that's
true.
our pact.
That's
as
a
long as
mistake. It's
Yep.
a mistake. I've
Yep.
learned from the mistakes.
Known guys is fine, but not random guys.
Random men.
No
Don't take
random
cigarettes
men.
from random
Yep,
men.
exactly.
I know.
I mean, that's a pretty big win. That's a pretty big win. If that
It's
is
a big win.
If that is
and
your
a full pack
love,
of cigs, and I was like, wow, and a lighter sitting next to it too.
ooh,
Awesome.
isn't that banned
like-
in our
it's like
dorm
a-
though?
Yes.
So you're
Smoking is banned. Lighters are banned in the dorm.
So
but
you're doing a double good.
But they didn't smoke them.
Ah,
So like it's fine.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
one win, they didn't smoke in my dorms.
Exactly.
Great. Because I would have been
you
mad.
get them out of the
They
dorms.
did do other things to the dorms,
Oh,
which is fine. We'll move on from that.
No, yep.
Because yuck.
Mhm.
But like they didn't smoke in there,
Mhm.
and they left a full pack of cigarettes for me. So I'm
Boom,
gonna,
boom, boom.
I'm gonna smoke them.
Yeah, they literally said, you know what?
Sorry, Mom. I should have told you not to listen to that part. I don't smoke.
Definitely not. They did some stuff that we don't want to see, so they left behind a little present to
Yeah.
make Taylor happy.
Yeah.
I love that. We love
They
that.
appease me. Like it's like
Appease you,
it's like
oh, here's the little totem for Taylor.
It's
Okay,
like
oh wait,
leaving-
then don't forget the lighter.
it's like leaving cookies out for Santa Claus, but instead you just leave
Yeah.
a pack of cigarettes out for Taylor.
Goodness.
And I'm like, okay, thanks.
The reason I was
I
going,
forgive
oh,
you.
which one? I thought you were going to go with the coat, honestly.
They
No,
also left a coat. They left
Yeah.
a very nice woman's coat, a Ralph Lauren
Yeah.
women's coat,
Yeah.
in the dorms.
you might have to get Taylor if you
Um,
want to keep it.
Yeah,
Taylor
it's
has to get
very
it tailored?
large.
Oh, Taylor's
I've
Taylor.
never heard
Can we
that
do
before.
Can we do a section about Taylor's Taylor? Like you alter clothes? No, that's
I
stupid.
I
That's stupid.
do
That's-
well. I can sew. I think in this economy, I'm gonna start sewing my own clothes.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
I wear dresses every day.
Yeah.
I can sew that. I'll figure it out.
I wear them every day. Therefore,
I can
I
figure
can
it
do
out.
it. I
Well,
can
it's
do
not
it.
like I'm like doing something like hard. Like
Yeah.
a dress is really just like
yeah, just straight up and down.
Yeah,
Just go like-
potato sack. Like they used to make,
potato sack.
I can just wear
I mean,
that.
in this economy, we might have to start.
I'd still be hot. It's
wearing
okay.
potato-
All right.
There's that
All
Texas
right.
attitude
I
coming
think
back
that's
in.
the end. I think that's
Yeah,
the end of
that's
the
gonna be it.
podcast.
Thank you for joining us on this episode. Remember, stay safe, don't die, and put up there what your favorite dish is from your Thanksgiving meals.
And don't call me a lib in the comments.
She's getting caught up on that. You can call her whatever you want. It's okay. Yep, it's okay. All right, stay safe, don't die. Come on, give me some.
Crazy, you don't have a player on your truck. I was at a loss for words the first time that we spoke. You're looking for a girl to treat you right.